good morning. So as you can see, it's still dark outside. It's really early in the morning, and we were at my brother's wedding yesterday, so we had a total of 3 hours of sleep, and now we're waiting for Uber to pick us up to go to the main central station here and then take the train to the airport in Cologne. I thought taking a plane at 9 a.m. is a humane time, not thinking about that we have to go to Cologne and be there 2 hours early. And Cologne is roughly 1.5 hours away from here. So that's the agenda for now. It's actually so cold this morning, and we are actually near the Kölner Dom, the cathedral in Cologne, and this is where Leva and I met for the first time 6 years ago, and it's crazy. And 6 years ago it wasn't that cold, it was quite hot, so I don't know what's going on in Germany, but June is supposed to be hotter. But it's crazy seeing it again after like a long time and knowing this is where we met 6 years ago, and now we're back, but only for a short time because we just got to the airport. We wanted to get a snack from the bakery because what I love about Germany, you can just get like really good snacks everywhere because there's bakeries everywhere, but it was cash only. The machine was broken and we don't have cash and there's no point getting cash out now, so yeah, no snacks, maybe at the airport. So we just arrived at the airport and I found my bakery, and the check-in process was really chill. I was concerned because I was able to check in online and then get my boarding pass immediately, but it said Levi with his passport, the New Zealand passport, he has to go to the check-in to talk to a person first. And then she asked for a visa for the UK, but you basically just get an email. It's like, okay, I guess I'll show her the email, but yeah, I guess that's what you have to show. And now we found a bakery and having breakfast. I'm so excited. So we made it on the Stansted Express now, and it's another half an hour now for us to go to the city. And Levi definitely wants to go to the Jollibee they have here, because it's quite funny that Jollibee doesn't exist in Australia, although there's so many Filipinos there, and we have to go all the way to the UK to go to Jollibee's. There's nothing for me to eat there, so I'm just gonna have a look if there's like a vegetarian vegan place nearby, and Leva's gonna have Jollibee for the first time in a while, so let's see what he gets. So we were able to check in now, and we got distracted by the tennis final, the French Open, and now we're here. This is my bed. So it's 21 beds total in here, and I have the middle bed, so there's 3 on top of each other. I have the middle bed and Levi has the bed downstairs. We did have a look, and you can lock your big suitcases as well, but it's £5 a day. So we're just gonna have that here because we can lock the suitcase itself and just get a padlock for our backpack to store that one. And now the plan is just to charge a few things, the phone and stuff, because our key card for the room is actually on our phone, so we have to make sure it's charged and then we head to the city. It's already 3:30 now, so I don't think we will be out for too long. But I want to, because this hostel is right at the London Bridge in the Borough Market, so I want to go along the river towards Westminster Bridge, and then we see from there. But the food and everything is so expensive here. The Australian dollar is really weak here in the UK with the pound. So we paid, so he had that Jollibee, which is basically fast food, and it was $32 for just like, you know, having chicken and a bit of fries basically. And I checked, so this place I went to while I was living here for a year is called Wagamama. It's like Japanese fast food, I would say, like curries and stuff. And it's £15 for a curry, which is also $33. And that's so expensive because in Australia we usually pay $20 for a meal per person, and now it's like $32. So we definitely need to make sure we don't spend too much. So the last time I've been in London was before I moved to Brisbane, and I think it was maybe 2 months before I went to Brisbane. And walking by the river now, knowing about the Brisbane River and the Riverside Walk and everything, it seems a bit underwhelming. Like the bridges are cool, the bridges are massive and I really like them. And just walking past and seeing like old pubs and stuff, that's really, really cool. But there's not much green. And in Brisbane, you have so much greenery, so many flowers, and it's just a bit more chill. It's really busy here. People walking on the right, although you should walk on the left. So you always have to avoid walking into people. But I guess I kind of knew that, but I'm not used to it anymore. In the Brisbane River Walk, I think nothing can top it. I'm a bit spoiled now. For the OGs who have seen one of my first vlogs that I made about London should know that this is the bar I used to hang out all the time while I was working as an au pair in London when I was 18. And this is the bar, and I had to show Levi as well. It's very nostalgic. It's really busy today. There's like musicians there. But yeah, so we're not going inside, but I just wanted to show everyone again a little bit of nostalgia for me. Good morning, it's another day in London and we are currently on London Bridge looking to the famous Tower Bridge, and it was supposed to be sunny. There's no sun here. Maybe we have better luck tomorrow. Just a little update on our travels. We fucked up, and with we I meant myself, because I booked an early flight on Wednesday at 6 a.m. to Berlin, our next stop, but turns out there is no trains that run early enough for us to arrive at the airport in time. I think because we're flying from Stansted, which is really cheap, they knew that people would have to pay extra to make it in time. So what we have to do now is take the last train on Tuesday night, arrive around midnight at the airport and wait for 6 hours until our flight at 6 a.m. goes. And I heard people actually wake people up when they try to sleep at the airport, like security, so that's shit. Don't offer a flight at 6 a.m. if you don't offer public transport to the airport at that time. It's crazy. So the earliest train arrives at 5:50, so 10 minutes before the flight departs. So that's not gonna work. But I'm also meeting a friend on the first day in Berlin, and I don't want to be so super tired, but I guess maybe I can take a nap. We'll see. Just keep you updated that if you plan your Europe trip, some things can go wrong. I have an ambitious plan for today. So our hostel is at London Bridge and we are heading towards Chinatown because the one in Brisbane is not as good. And my plan is to walk there, which is roughly 50 minutes to an hour walk. But there's so many different sites on the way. So we will cover lots of ground and we will save money. So we went to Greg's to grab a traditional sausage roll. Leva hasn't tried one yet. I got the vegan one. So this is new. This didn't exist back then when I was here in the UK. And I just told Levi that it's essential to go to Greg's if you want to get the authentic sausage roll. So let's try. So mine looks a bit more plain. The traditional one looks a bit more toasted. It's good, but they didn't heat it up. I think the other one is heated up, but this is good. What do we think? Is it good? We're currently on our way to a vegan restaurant that everyone says it's really, really good. I think it's Chinese food. It's called Tofu Vegan, and there's multiple chains throughout the city. And we're going to the one north from Chinatown. And I'm really excited to taste it because so far we have been to places that I've been to before. So now we actually go to a place that I haven't tried before, and I'm so excited. So we made it to the restaurant now, and we wanted to order 2 different dishes, but then the guy has told us that they taste very similar and that if we want to share 2 dishes, it's better to switch one of the options up. So we listened to his recommendation and it looks really good. It smells really good. So let's try together. One of them is a fake chicken, spicy peanut, kind of stir-fried. And the other one is a sizzling tofu and black bean sauce. So let's see which one we prefer. So we just finished the food and it was so good. The recommendation really made sense. The taste of the 2 dishes were so different, but they went really well together. Now we're heading towards Oxford Circus, the very touristy spot, before we then head towards Chinatown and probably Covent Garden and maybe Piccadilly Circus as well to cover the main bits of touristy London. We arrived in Chinatown now, and I feel like I didn't do enough research because we are still full from our lunch, but I'm feeling dessert. So I don't know which one is a good place to get dessert here in Chinatown, but I have a quick look on Google and then show you what we end up getting. All right, I had a quick look on Google and there's lots of places, but I saw people with these fish things with ice cream in it, or like cream. So we're heading to the Chinatown Bakery. Very touristy, I reckon. But yeah, and get one of these fish thingies, or maybe I'll find something else that looks good. So just a 2-minute walk from here. Alright, so I got the custard bun here, and as I saw online they had these fish cakes, and I got the one filled with Nutella. They had one with red bean and they had fresh ones, but they were tiny and I wanted a big one. So let's try this with the Nutella. Wow. It's soft on the inside. I didn't expect that. That's really good. So we just had dinner at this Indian place, and it showed us again how expensive London is, because so we paid £45 in total, which is $90, and in Brisbane we would pay $40 for the same dish, naan bread and 2 curries. We would have paid $40 and now we paid $90 in London. It is central London, so it's not probably the whole of the UK, but it's just crazy. And I checked how much people earn here, and with my job I would not earn enough to live the life I live in Brisbane, so I'm glad I chose to move to Australia, not to London, which I thought about back then, but now I'm really glad I moved to Australia instead, because I can actually eat out a lot and don't worry about money. But here I would have to look at every coin and see how much I have left on my bank account. So, but it's turning night. We have a reservation here in the Sky Garden for a drink, which also will be really expensive, but we're on holidays, that's why we're doing it. But now, before our reservation starts, we're going to the Tower Bridge and then head over there and then go to sleep. I'm so tired. Good morning. So today's our last day that we have to stay awake the whole night. We have already packed a bit of our suitcase, and then later we will pack the rest and have dinner with one of Levi's friends who moved here from New Zealand. And because our hotel hostel is just here, we had to come to Borough Market this morning and decide what to get, because I don't want to spend too much money, so I have to select one thing to get today. So we just had a look around the market and we saw the viral strawberries with chocolate, and it's £9.50 here, so it's like $18. And we can get them at Chermside in Brisbane for, I think they're $7, so it would be like £3.50. It's crazy how expensive they are here, but everyone gets them. There's like a massive line, but we are getting meat pies, and there is lots of veggie ones as well. And there is a German bakery where I have to get something as well. So we actually found a seat because people got up. It's quite packed, but I've seen it more busy before. So we got our pies. So I got the Moulus Mou, which is a jackfruit steak vegan pie, and Liva got the classic beef one. To compare it to the Australian/New Zealand cakes, which I heard are supposed to be the best ones. So let's see what he thinks of the British one. So I just had a bite of this pie, and it tastes like meat. It tastes like meaty, steaky, which is really crazy. And I kind of want to ask if she gave me the vegan one. It tastes really good. We are now at the London Bridge Underground and going to Buckingham Palace because Levi hasn't seen it and I haven't even thought about showing him. So we're going there now. So we're just having a break at the top, but unfortunately the balcony is closed, so you can't look around for the view. But I just got a matcha and we got a hot chocolate, and I'm getting tired, and it's now 4 p.m. and we have to stay awake till 6 a.m. the next day. So I don't know how I'm gonna do that. I think I'll be sleeping at the airport until someone wakes me up. Alright, so we went to the hostel to pack our bags, and now we are in front of the C&R restaurant. It's supposed to be a really, really good restaurant in Chinatown. And none of us have been there, and we're just waiting for Levi's friend to arrive here because we're a bit early. And then have some dinner.